cut my finger.
I remember.
I cut my finger cutting Brussels sprouts, and I was in urgent care.
That'll teach you to have Brussels sprouts.
It taught me. It taught me because the whole time I was like, you should really be doing this on a cutting board. And just as I thought that, the knife slipped and it went right in the crease of my thumb.
Yeah.
But I'm fine. I'm all healed and it's fine.
Yay.
Well, that's good. That didn't take long. Good. Yeah.
A week, but I mean, not even a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you finished your sweater.
I did.
Yes. Model it for us.
Oh, it's so hot, but okay. Only for you guys. I'll be right back. I don't know if you can, it doesn't go very well with my outfit.
That's all right.
So I love the way it fits.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can show you the back.
Nice.
Because there's a couch right here.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
But I love everything about it.
I
it blocked out really nice. And so I'm very happy with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. It looks amazing.
Thank you. It felt so good. All those ends to weave in, though, that took almost as long as knitting the sweater.
I think I took an evening and just did all of those. I try to do that as I go, but I like doing all that. So
yeah.
And Donna, did you take the crochet hook and go around was it the sleeves or something I didn't do that either.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Doing that crochet chain was enough crocheting for me.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't know that I could do that either. So I'd have to get my hookers.
Yeah. Hi, Nan.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm actually melting in the heat, but I'm good.
Good. How's your sweater?
I think it's coming along nicely. I just finished the 13.5-inch piece and did the decrease to get ready for the back neck shaping. So I'm starting the back neck shaping and then I'll be ready for the mosaic.
Excellent.
Rain.
So far, so good.
Good. Yeah.
I have a sleeve.
Yay, look at that. That's awesome. And Catherine, how's yours coming?
I did that funky side.
Yeah.
And the first time I went too high, I picked up the pearl bum right below and I did like 4 rows and then I thought, well, they want me to pull it, so I'll pull it. And I went, ching.
Yeah.
So I ripped it out. And the next time I had baby, I had the headache from hell and I wasn't paying attention and I joined it.
Oh.
And let me tell you, it got harder and harder and harder. They kept, it said, use the magic loop. And I went, I'm doing the magic loop. It's getting tighter. And then I finally realized what I had done. So I took that out. This is our new baby.
She's precious.
Yeah, she's beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. Andrea, let's see yours.
My half.
Yeah.
Well, let me get it.
Ooh, I love her colors.
I love that blue in there. That's pretty.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
And then she used the white on the back. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really
the contrast. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I almost used the blue on the back, but I like the white.
I'm glad you went with the white. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Yep. So I just cast on the other half.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay.
Excellent. Susan, how's yours?
Well, I finished the first half.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's very pretty too, the colors.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Excellent.
What's your other contrasting color, Susan? I can't see it on your sleeve.
It's a lighter purple.
Okay.
Ooh,
Oh yeah,
pretty.
How
nice.
pretty.
Very
Yeah.
pretty. Yeah.
It's really pretty.
I like that too. Yeah.
Thank you.
So did you block, Robin, Donna, did you block the two pieces before you joined them or not? No?
I did no. I
Okay,
didn't block it till I was all done.
Yeah.
okay.
I really don't think there's a reason or a need to block it before, to
It
join
just
it.
seems so curled up, but I'm sure once I start working with it, it'll be fine.
Once you
Yeah.
get it on the needles, yeah. You'll be all right.
I'm so proud of everybody.
I know. Judy, did you hold yours up? Where are you? I can't hear you. Unmute.
Rainy.
There you go. We still can't hear you.
Uh-uh.
Is your volume up? Oh, now you're muted again.
Let's see.
There you go. I
There
think.
you are.
Well, I have the first,
Okay. Your first half is done, right?
uh-huh,
Yeah.
and I'm almost to
Maybe.
where I'm gonna start the provisional
For the
cast on the
yeah.
second. Yeah.
Nice.
Mhm. So just moving along.
Yeah.
Yay. That's
Very
awesome.
good. Yeah.
Good.
Are there any special tips for how to close the hole under the arm that you get from the provisional?
If you go look at the Crazy Sock Lady on YouTube, she shows you how to close the hole, like when you pick up the stitches to make the heel of a sock. And she uses that for when you have a hole under your arm. And so I use that technique. And basically what you're doing is you're taking your tapestry needle and you're going between the stitches of this, or between the strand, instead of going like under it. Because I feel like sometimes when you try and go under it, you can see it on the outside. But if you kind of go in a not really a figure eight, kind of like back and forth, and it'll just close the hole right up. But
What was the name again?
She calls herself the Crazy Sock Lady.
Crazy
And
Sock Lady.
she has a bunch of videos on YouTube. And if you want to learn how to make socks, if you don't make socks, she's wonderful. But I feel like it was in her cuff down on a 9-inch circular, that video.
Baby.
And I think that's the one where she shows you.
Yeah.
No wool for you.
Yeah.
No wool for you.
That's Kay Litton.
Yeah,
is
she
her
lives by
name.
you, right?
Yeah, she's here. She's in Ohio. She's down in Centerville, actually. She's real close to where my brother-in-law and sister-in-law live. But
Oh,
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she's been doing what she calls a sock camp this summer sock camp. Wouldn't be surprised if she has just a standalone video on that. But
she might, yeah.
yeah.
But it was so helpful and it made so much sense. And for years of knitting sweaters and trying to close that hole, and it never really looked that good. And when she did that, I was like, that is just genius. So
Okay, I'll reach out to her and see if she can maybe send me a clip of that or something, because I know her too. So
yeah.
see if she'll do that for us.
Yeah, that'd be helpful because I noticed that my hole, like I can see where the stitches are going. It's just that they're not close together.
Yeah.
And I can ease them up a little bit by adjusting, but not enough to keep it closed. So it's like, I need to know how to smartly, what am I joining to what?
Yeah. She'll definitely, you'll learn it in her video. And Robin, that's a great idea to reach out to
Yeah,
her.
I'll see if she'll do that. I'm looking to see what I did. I think I just put yarn on a tapestry needle and just followed the stitches, I think, but
I also pulled mine really tight there when I was knitting it because y'all talked about the hole last week.
Yeah.
So I kind of was like, okay, that's gonna make a hole. And I don't have a bad hole at all.
Oh, good.
Yeah. My left side looks better than my right side, but yeah, I'll send a note to Kay because I would actually take my yarn out and redo that if that were, I think I might to make it look a little better. Hi, Katie.
Rain?
Hey everyone,
How are you? How are you doing on your sweater?
I'm good. I finished my sleeve, one sleeve. So I'm on to
Hey.
the
Okay.
that part.
Yep. Awesome.
Yeah, and I was looking, I have a little gap too, but
Oh, is that the sleeve?
yeah,
That the under? Oh, that's what we were just talking about.
yeah. 'Cause I have a little one there too, but
It's normal. It's
Yeah.
okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
just at the end, I just go through and, just hide it.
Oh, baby.
Yeah. We were talking about the crazy sock
Oh,
lady
baby.
has a little technique for closing up holes. So I'm gonna reach out to her and see what that is. So Donna does it. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Baby, baby. Quit that. No, 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 no. Oh, baby.
Catherine, is this a new kitty?
Yes. She came 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Saturday.
A Siamese, I'm think, right? Or
Actually, she's a rag doll.
oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh,
Yeah,
pretty.
nice. Yeah. Oh, very pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I haven't gotten a lot of knitting done, needless to say.
I can imagine. Yes.
Mhm.
Give it back, give it back, give it back, give it back. Go bye-bye.
So did Janet share? Because I'm trying to see where her sweater is.
She's
This is
ready.
this is my second sleeve.
Yeah.
I have one done up to the provisional cast on. So
Oh, you're doing both sleeves. Other
Yes.
people had talked about doing that.
I should have done that. 'Cause I didn't write down my notes.
I did my cuffs one right after the other so that I wouldn't forget the brioche stuff. But baby, give me that back.
Yeah.
Give that back. Come on.
I love the brioche.
Yeah. It's very
Every time I get it figured out again, I remember how much I really like doing it.
yeah.
I
Donna,
like it. It's fun.
yeah.
Mhm.
Donna was suggesting the Cinnabar shawl, Andrea Mowry pattern.
I've got that one
Yeah.
in my queue for a long time.
That
Mine's
might be a
done. It
nice
just needs a
little
bath.
winter knit along or something.
I'm sure I have yarn for it somewhere,
We all do.
like over at your place.
Yeah. Donna, what are you knitting? Or can you tell us?
I can tell you, this is a test knit for Tiff Nillian,
Oh, yes.
and I can show you because she's posted it on
Okay.
Instagram. But it's just a little top-down sweater with some color work. and
Pretty.
Yeah,
Nice. Yeah.
it's super. Well, I
Pretty.
just started it maybe, well, a week or two ago,
Okay.
maybe.
Yeah.
and I just bound off the body, and I'm doing the crop version. So now I'm gonna do the sleeves. So
Nice. Yeah. As soon as I finish up I have almost done with one sleeve on this oat, and I got to do the other one, but it's DK and Surrey, so it's going really quick. I'm going to start the illuminate with the magpie feather and the spin cycle.
yeah,
So
that will go fast too. That was a real fast knit.
was it okay?
Yeah, it went really fast.
I think you knitted in a week, according to your Ravelry notes. So it's like, oh my
No,
God,
maybe 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Maybe,
Okay.
yeah, maybe I didn't have my dates right.
Oh, I don't know. You're fast. You're much faster knitter than I am, I think so.
Well, I don't know. I just, what I do is I just work on one thing at a time.
Yeah.
So that makes them get done quicker.
Yeah.
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 I tend
maybe-
to, just like I read books, I usually have 2 or 3 books going. I have
Do you?
multiple
Okay.
projects. Yeah. I
Ah.
usually have a nonfiction and a fiction
Oh.
in progress.
Huh.
But I do
I
the
have a
same with my
book and
knitting.
audio.
Well, and I do both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
do.
I'm strictly audio too. Just if I'm sitting, I'm knitting, so I can do the audible. And I didn't want to
Yeah.
give up reading because that was always, my first book.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Um,
No, I do that too.
yeah,
And walking.
yeah.
If I'm listening, it gets me to walk another
Oh yeah.
lap.
Lately,
that's
it's
yeah.
been while I've been painting. So
Yeah, I bet.
No cord, baby. No cords for you. Get that back.
Mhm.
Oh no. No cords.
How old is she, Catherine?
She's about 15 weeks.
Oh,
okay.
she is a baby.
Is she the only kitty?
No, we lost our old rag dog about a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
I have 2 others. One is just turned 3 and the other one is 2.5.
Okay. Yeah.
And when we lost the old one, I was like, do I have enough for one more in me? Yes, I do.
Ah.
Yeah.
So this was a kind of a spur of the moment. Oh my God, where did this litter come from?
I get that. Yeah. We have one. We usually have always had 2. We lost our one. Oh, it's probably been 4 years or so ago, who was my all-time favorite cat ever, and nobody will ever replace him.
Aw.
And then we have another little girl. Well, she's like 13 or 14 now. And we've tried over the past few years to bring one in, but they've needed to be a 1 cat house, and they've never
Yep.
gotten along with her. So we end up having to rehome them. So,
Oh,
but
I was
yeah.
really worried about the older cat. He moved to the basement
Yeah.
for a day. And then he came back up. I mean, he spit at the kitten, he spit at the other cat, he spit at the dog, he spit at me, he spit at my husband.
Mhm.
Terribly unhappy. And then he moved back up and looked at the kitten and said, I'm going to kill you dead. And the dog said, I don't think so. Got between them and backed him off. And then he was like, oh, okay. All right. So they're all cool now.
Oh, that's
Oh.
good.
Oh, that is good.
Yeah, just wait till the puppy comes in September.
What kind of puppy?
German Shepherd.
Oh, big
Oh
dog.
my goodness.
Yeah. Wow.
Go big or go home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm afraid all holy hell's gonna break loose when that baby comes.
Aw.
Donna, have you heard anything about EYF?
I haven't, but it's so funny that you said that, because this afternoon in my like in your photos, it'll create like a montage.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yes.
And I sent it to Susan, Bronny, and Debbie because it was 2019.
Yeah.
I don't know. I seriously doubt, especially with the way things are going right now,
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too.
with even in 2022. If I know they said that Vogue is going to happen, but I don't know if that's, I don't know how many people are-
Today was a bad day
Yeah.
for the count. And
Yeah.
I mean, my daughter who lives in Oregon, they're mandated again.
Oh, boy.
I know California had to go back to masks. I don't know if the whole
Yeah.
state or just.
Well, they're not going to.
Katie,
I
are you
don't-
back at masks?
Indoor masking
Indoor
Yeah.
masking?
mandated, yeah.
They're going to fight it here. And I don't think DeWine will do anything because he's afraid the legislature will overturn it.
Where are you in? Are you in Ohio?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they're trying to get legislation to keep schools from requiring masks. So it's not even like they're trying to say no masking. They're trying to prohibit you from
Jeez.
mandating masks. Just
Wow.
ridiculous.
Huh.
Now, the schools here, everybody has to be masked.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
I would be concerned as a parent with
Oh, yeah.
unvaccinated children. I would not be happy about sending them to school, especially when I think I saw a doctor this morning from Alabama, and during the last surge, about 5% of her patients, 5% or less, were under 18. 20% of her in-hospital patients right now are under 18.
Oh my goodness.
Scary. For little
So
ones.
it's different. What's going on is different.
Mhm.
Have you seen a rise in Black Mountain, Donna?
I honestly don't know. Do you know, Susan?
Yes, in Buncombe County, yes.
Buncombe
Mission
County,
actually,
yes.
yeah, Mission actually reported last week that they were using their ECMO machines again, which means they've got severe cases. They also
Jeez.
went to only one visitor at a time, and no visitors in the COVID ward anymore.
Wow.
So I know, because I work out of Mercy Urgent Care, and yeah, they've seen a bunch of cases in the last couple of weeks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, on the national news tonight, they showed a map of the US and there were red, orange, yellow, and blue. And the red and orange are moderate to high outbreaks, and the guidance, CDC guidance, is to go back to masking indoors, whether you're vaccinated or not. And the yellow was, you're kind of okay, and the blue was low. There was no yellow or blue except in the few Midwest areas. So almost all of the West Coast and East Coast, except for little tidbits here and there, were red and orange, and most of North Carolina, if not all of it, was red.
No.
So, yeah. So we're vaccinated, but we're going to go back to, we pretty much were anyway. The only time I really took my mask or didn't wear a mask was outside, or if I was just around people I am always around. But if I'm going to the grocery store or going anywhere in a crowd, I was still wearing my mask.
Me too.
Yeah, me too.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah. It was getting to be so nice. We had like felt a little bit leisure to go out to a restaurant and that kind of thing. But
I really hate it for the restaurants because those people have been through so much. We've lost so many businesses.
yeah,
I mean, how much more can you ask them to suffer?
Yeah.
right.
Especially when this part right here is preventable.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. Are you still masking in the shop, Donna?
Well, it's optional, but I'm wearing mine. Nancy's wearing hers for the most part. Don had his eyes got so red from his oil glands got clogged, they said, from wearing the mask. And
Oh, wow.
his eyes were like just completely red. So now he's on antibiotic drops, and well, they stopped yesterday. He goes back to the ophthalmologist on Friday. So so he's not wearing a mask, because if he wears a mask, it's going to get bad again. So I don't know what's worse, his eyes or maybe, but what they were saying tonight on the news was, if you're vaccinated, you could still be carrying the virus, and it may not be so much that you're going to get sick, but you could pass it on to somebody who hasn't been
Vaccinated.
Yeah,
So-
they're talking about the spread.
Yeah, it's so, but he tries to stay, kind of keep his distance from people, and we still have our plexiglass little thing up at the counter.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Notice lots of businesses have kept that.
Yeah.
you
Well, Donna,
know.
do they think it's from the pressure of the mask, or is he maybe allergic to the dye in the fabric of the mask?
they think it was like from his breath, like exhaling, and it was coming out and
Yeah.
irritating his
God.
eyes.
Huh, wow.
So
Oh,
they said they have seen a lot of that.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I bet they've seen some of that. Wow,
Yeah.
wow.
So it was just, I felt so bad for him, because Susan knows. Susan saw him. His eyes were just like on fire.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
So,
awful.
I know, but I don't know.
I tell you.
Well, there's so much stuff. I was talking to a friend of mine whose son just went into the Air Force. So excited. I mean, this was Teague's, like, it's fabulous for him. And he scored really high on all the tests, and he was doing great. He's got assigned to the jet mechanic, which he wanted. He was being deployed to Japan, which he wanted.
Wow.
And all of a sudden he has a heart condition,
Oh,
and they're trying to figure it out. He had COVID twice,
no.
Wow.
Oh, gosh.
and they're thinking that she's headed to Texas just because it's her kid, right? To
Yeah.
see what's going on. He's freaked out, of course.
Oh,
how
I
old
didn't
is he?
say. Teague is 19 or 20.
Oh,
gee.
Oh, my God. And this is so, I've known this kid since he was 12 years old. And I love my friend, but she has a very chaotic house. And all Teague ever wanted was order. The military has
Oh.
been the most perfect thing for him. And he
Yeah.
loves it so much. And I didn't say
Oh.
anything to Kim, but I'm like, is this going to end up causing him to be discharged? Which is really awful.
Maybe not. They might just
Maybe
be
not.
something else.
Maybe
So
not.
It just may not be what he wants, which would be unfortunate, but
But still,
maybe something else. It might just, he may end up having to, get more education and teaching it.
which he's more than capable of. He's
Yeah.
a really bright kid. But I just thought it was wild that they're suggesting it may be from COVID.
I don't think we've seen everything yet that,
No, definitely.
oh, that's too bad.
Joyce is very quiet tonight.
She is.
Hi, Joyce.
Hi. I'm just listening.
Okay.
She's our,
Just
she's our,
I
non-
did
she's
finish
our,
my
our
shawl
number
though.
one hooker. So
Atta girl.
I
What-
did finish my shawl.
yeah.
That looks pretty. What
Are you
you're
finished?
working on.
Oh, that's
Wow.
awesome. Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Oh,
beautiful.
nice.
Yeah.
So I did finish
Oh my
that.
gosh. What's the yarn, Joyce? It's really pretty.
I think it's Olin. Is it Olin?
Yeah.
Is it
that's
the
what,
Olin?
that's what that is.
Yeah. The red
It's
is
a pretty
Olin.
stitch.
Yeah.
And that's the one that I purchased in Florida. I forget what it's called though.
Yeah. I don't remember either. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Pretty.
Joyce is part of my knit and hook group that meets once a week. And Joyce has an incredible journey. She's lost over 100 pounds
Wow.
in weight. Yeah, she retired about a
Awesome.
year or so ago from the education field, and she was a counselor with Columbus City Schools. So her goal this past year has been to get off some meds, which she has done, and then some.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Way to go.
Thank you.
So how did you lose 100 pounds?
Exercise and diet.
You look fit. You look like you're really fit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have my doctor's appointment next week.
Mm.
And
That's
I
awesome.
should be coming off some more medication, and then I'm going to a dietitian to start adding calories back so we can start evening things out.
Nice.
So, and
Good
we'll be
job.
done.
Yay.
So what
So
have you added back in?
Congratulations.
Oh, sorry, Donna, go ahead.
Nothing
Oh,
yet.
I
She
just
told
said
me to do nothing yet.
congratulations.
Thank you. She told me not to do anything different until I see her.
Oh, so you haven't had any foods that you've cut out for the,
No, I haven't added anything, but in fact, I've lost some more weight. So
oh, yeah.
yeah, so by the time of that appointment, it should be about 110 pounds.
Okay.
That is awesome.
Wow.
Thank you. And then I'm done. I'm done.
How much were you working out?
Oh, I'm working out 5 days a week.
Are you at like for an hour at a time?
I'm an hour on the elliptical. Excuse me,
Okay.
61 minutes on the elliptical. I like to
Oh
have
my
my minute,
God.
please.
You're cool
And then
down.
I do weight training. And now I'm walking with my neighbor about 3 to 4 times a week to keep
You
her
really
motivated.
did push it.
Yeah.
You're
and
my,
then
you're my
and
new
I've-
idol.
and then I've gone back to my personal trainer twice a week.
Okay.
Wow.
That's
Oh.
amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I have aspirations of being that active, but somehow they never happen.
Me too.
Me too, Nan, me too, yes.
Well,
I think
you know,
start
it's
walking in the shoot.
the biggest thing for this weight loss is the quality of my life right now. It is so much better
I'm sure.
than it was a year ago.
Did you have diabetes?
I do have diabetes,
You still have it.
and I do not take medicine for it anymore.
Congratulations.
November.
Oh,
Thank you.
I'm green with envy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that, and I might be able to come off one of my blood pressure medicines, and
Yeah.
Nice.
I've come off one of my restless leg meds. I've come off 7.
That's
Wonderful.
fantastic.
Awesome.
And so I might be able to come off 3 more, and that'll be 10. So
Wow.
I hope that's
That's
what's going to be next week.
Yeah.
Well, we'll keep our fingers crossed and think about you because
Please.
Yeah,
that's that is
absolutely.
absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. It is
Susan,
an
we should
accomplishment.
start walking.
I know we need to do, yeah. I need to lose some weight.
Me too.
I do
Well,
too, yeah.
the thing is, my neighbor asked me to walk with her, and she's been very encouraged. And we've been doing this about a month now, about 3 or 4 times a week. And then she walks on Friday by herself because
Yeah.
that's my day off.
Yeah.
And she knows I do nothing on Friday. But she'll call me and tell me she's walking out the door. And so I'll be sitting on the front porch crocheting. And then I
Oh,
cheer her on while she goes by.
Yeah.
But she's down 14 pounds.
Just
That's
from walking.
great.
Her.
Yeah.
Yep. And we
Wow.
do about 2.5 miles a day every
So
time I walk.
she's not changed her diet. She's just done the walking.
Oh, she's portion controlling.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Portion control. She's not counting calories like I do, but she's portion controlling,
yeah,
and she's trying to not eat late night,
yes, yeah.
and she's really trying to get control of the nibbling.
Yeah.
Yep.
Joyce,
But she-
how many, excuse me, how many calories were you eating a day?
You mean before I started?
No, to lose your
I
weight.
started off at 1,800, and now I'm at 1,600. And I don't know how many we're going to add back so I can start maintaining, because I'm going to keep losing if I don't start adding calories.
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Do you count carbs too, or just calories?
Just calories.
Okay.
And
I
I
can't
eat almost
carbs.
anything I want. I eat almost anything I want. I mean, I have, like last week I had my pizza, and I'm going to have my Popeye's chicken.
Oh.
And so, I mean, it's just as long as I stay within that calorie count,
Uh-huh.
and I try not to eat a lot of greasy foods.
Yeah.
Because like tomorrow, I'm going out twice tomorrow. So, but
Yeah.
I know what I'm going to have before I get there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
that I stay within my calorie count.
Yeah.
So
Good
you're-
for you too.
Your
Thank
dietitian was okay with you having a fairly free diet as long as you met the calorie requirement.
No, I did this on my own.
No, I mean, but oh, you didn't see a dietitian before? How did you know how to calculate your calories? Just learned it, just
I
read
knew
labels?
how to do it. I've been doing this all my life,
Okay.
and I knew how to go online and just kind of estimate
Yeah.
Yeah.
certain things, but I always did it on the higher side.
Mm.
Yeah.
So like when I do a burrito, I will go find a midway, so I do a higher count,
Yes.
so that I count for it,
Yeah.
just in case it's more than what it is.
Yeah.
Yep. So then now, but I am going to a dietitian to start adding back.
Got it. Okay.
Mhm.
So, and you really have to pay attention to your portion sizes because,
Oh boy, do I have to pay attention to my.
yeah, I mean, if you
portion
really
size.
read labels and it says it's only 300 calories and it's like, yeah, but that's like for a fourth of a cup and that's not
Yeah.
what most people
Yeah.
usually eat.
Yeah.
Everything is written down since August 14th.
Okay.
Everything.
Do you
Wow.
have an app that you use to keep track, or?
Until March, I did it on paper.
Okay.
And then I found one called My Food Diary. And that's the one I use now. Yep.
Gotcha.
But it was all paper and pencil for at least 10 months.
Well, I have to say we are all very proud of you. And that
Thank
was
you.
a good little education just now about if anybody wants, like me, needs to get back on track about what
Thank
to do.
you. I just Robin made me put my story out there. And I
Yeah,
appreciate her
she's-
doing that.
She's not
Yeah.
one for social media at all, but she put,
Right.
she's got an Instagram account now, and I had her on one of my Instagram lives to tell her
Oh.
story. But yeah, she does other
And-
cool stuff too. But
Yeah. But it's out there now. I mean,
Yeah.
Robert, I'm telling you, since you have me on there, this whole thing is blown up.
oh yay, good,
Yeah, it's really blown up.
excellent.
Joyce,
Wow.
Joyce, who are you on Instagram?
Joyce Smith 8331.
You can
Well,
see some
it's
before and after
inspirational.
pictures on her Instagram too.
I'm going to put a picture of Robin and I up on there.
Oh yeah.
One from Vogue Live,
Yeah.
Yep.
and then the one she did. Oh, there you are. And,
Wow.
there you are.
Amazing. So that's you.
That's me.
That's her.
Wow.
Yeah.
There should be a before and after on there too.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, there are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And she's
That's
had
it.
a bit of, psychology issues to go through too.
Oh.
Just because she just was not used to seeing herself in a
Mm-mm.
mirror looking as fit as she does now.
Yeah.
That was really difficult for Joyce, I think.
It's
Um,
to a point still is.
I bet it is. I bet it
Mhm.
is. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah, those pictures right there, other people have, well, the one that before and after, somebody else put that on Instagram. I didn't put that on.
Hmm.
She just took it my phone and just put it all up there.
Oh, okay.
But I started putting other stuff on there.
Yeah.
Ah, thank you.
Oh, I just started following you.
I know, I saw that.
Okay.
But I'm
Susan, are you-
also I'm a competitive walker, and I participate in half marathons, trying to do a full. And so you'll see we did 6 miles on Saturday. I just posted that,
Wonderful.
and I was
Okay,
pretty
I wanna
happy
ask you-
with that.
I'm gonna ask you a question and you can refuse to answer if you want. How old are you? May I ask?
57.
Okay, good
Yep.
girl.
57.
Yeah.
But it took all that to get myself together. And I'm glad I did, because I'm not going back to what I was. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joyce, do you think you could have done all this if you had still been working and teaching?
it would have been longer, but yes.
Yeah.
It would have taken me longer, but when Robin did that interview, this didn't start because of health issues. Because I asked my doctor, can I start coming off my medication? And she told me no.
Yeah.
And
She's
she said it was-
extremely competitive, ladies. She's
Yeah.
extremely competitive.
and she said to me with such an attitude. And I just looked at her. I said, are you serious?
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of retiree you're gonna be, lazy, active. So when I walked out of there, in my head, I said, oh, I can show you better than I can tell you. And that's how it all got started.
She did it out of
Good for
spite.
you.
Yeah. And the health came with it. The weight loss and the health came with it.
Yeah.
Because I retired May 29th and I was in the gym June 2nd.
Wow.
And I've been in there ever since.
That is awesome.
Yeah. She's fine.
Thank you. So that's how it all got started. Just that woman telling me no, now I gotta go see her next week.
Has
You'll
she
show
seen you?
her.
Has she seen you since last year when you saw her?
She saw me May 3rd, and at that time I was, I think, 87.
Wow.
Pounds.
So
Pounds,
she hasn't
yeah.
she hasn't seen me since 87.
So what did she say when she saw you?
She was
She was happy, wasn't she?
I got a cowbell. Every time she
Yeah.
sees me, I get a cowbell.
Yeah.
And the office looks at her like she's crazy. So I'm definitely gonna get a cowbell.
Oh, I
You should
bet.
also get
But
a free
she's
visit.
gonna be shocked. She's
Yeah.
gonna be shocked. I'm shocked. I didn't hear about shocked.
Oh, that's
But I'm gonna wake up in the morning and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna be like Joyce today. And I'm gonna watch it because I was doing so good and then I just like
it's
just
hard.
fell off.
It's
It's
hard.
hard to stay focused on it.
It is hard
Anything
to
can
stay
just
focused.
get me off track immediately. So
Right. Do you know how many
You
times
were-
I don't want to go to that gym?
Yeah.
There's so many times I don't want to go to that gym, but I have to go.
yeah.
Because if I don't go, I go back.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. I'm not going back. The way I cut grass a year ago and the way I'm cutting grass now,
Yeah.
I'm not going back. My neighbors laugh at me cutting grass now.
Oh, that's funny. My
Because
sister my sister's on a major diet right now, but I fear that it's not the right diet. She paid a lot of money for this diet first off. And it was cold turkey, no carbs, no sugars, no
that's hard.
caffeine, no nothing,
No caffeine?
nothing.
That's hard.
Oy.
Just
Oh.
water, and she gets a couple little protein things a day, and it's like,
Ooh.
oh yeah, and it's like, and she's losing weight. I saw her this weekend, and she feels better. She's got a lot more stamina than she did before, but I just fear that once she gets to whatever that goal is,
and starts putting carbs back in, it's gonna go
it's
right
gonna
back
just
up.
come back quickly. I don't know what they do, you know, what this organization does to help maintain. And she gets a shot once a month and that sort of thing.
Ooh.
I don't know what that diet is,
Ooh.
but
Ooh,
I had a friend whose son did OptiFast.
I
And
wonder if
kind of
that's what she's doing. I'm not sure.
it's all, remember when Oprah bought out that big old wagon of fat
Yes.
on her son? That's what she did.
She had done.
Oh yeah,
She
and
did
that's
OptiFast.
what Becky said too. That's what my sister said. She lost some fat, and I mean, and she is. You really can start seeing the weight drop, even though she doesn't seem to really have lost that much in weight, but inches. It's amazing already. So,
But the only thing he gained all the way back and more because how am I gonna say this? I do not feel deprived. I have what I want when I want it, but I also portion control it, and that's the biggest thing. I don't feel deprived, and they cut out everything.
yeah.
And then you got to add this stuff back, and then it just sets you off.
right, yeah,
So that's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, she
do
gets to
those
add
kind of
something back in next week that she was really excited about, but I don't know. I've always done Weight Watchers when I can really focus on that. That works really well for me.
But that doesn't deprive you though.
No,
You
it
can have
doesn't.
almost anything you want on that.
Yeah, and I can save up those points for wine.
Right. Right. That's exactly what. That's right. And you
Exactly,
don't
yes.
feel deprived.
And while Weight Watchers teaches you healthy eating habits.
It does, yeah.
A lot of those, like
Exactly.
OptiFast, they're starvation diets, and
Yes.
they're successful for quick weight loss, but not to maintain.
Yeah.
In fact,
Right.
most people gain weight when they come off of them more than what they sometimes started. Because
Yeah.
just like what you said, Joyce, you're depriving yourself of so much,
Mhm.
and your body actually goes into a starvation mode.
Yeah.
And it's so quick,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you don't get to change those behaviors.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's what I
Exactly.
liked about Weight Watchers, because it's a slower process.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 pounds to 3 pounds a week. And you can slowly change those habits,
Yep.
which has to change. It's a lifestyle change.
It is.
Exactly.
Yeah, it
And
is.
it's a
100%.
commitment change.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's
And if you-
commitment change.
Yep.
And then you got the support.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, if you
Right.
go to the meetings and that sort
Yeah.
of thing, that's always really helpful. Yeah.
Now that was my biggest thing, my
Yeah.
support system.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because they don't let me get away with anything.
Yeah.
Now you let me not go to that gym and somebody's saying something.
Yeah.
Now Robin gets a report every Monday,
I do. Yes. Yeah.
and let me not put that report out on Monday. I'm getting all kind of email and text. Did you gain weight?
Oh,
What
no.
happened? The gym time is over.
Oh.
So the support is huge.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
And that's what I
important.
liked about Weight Watchers, because you get that support once a week.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you go
that's
to the
true.
meeting. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Susan, are you a nurse?
Nurse practitioner.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But my background's critical care and trauma.
Oh, wow. You've seen a lot, I'm sure. Wow.
Yeah, over the years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you heard that the vaccination makes your blood sugar go up right afterwards?
No,
Okay.
I mean, I would wonder how would they know that unless you have some method to test your blood sugar. I mean, because think about the millions of people that have had it, very few probably have had an opportunity to have their blood sugar checked.
Mhm.
Unless you're
Check
already
right
like a
then.
diabetic.
I
And
check
then
mine all the time, and boy,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it went up to 190 the day after my first shot.
Could have just been stress or the inflammatory
Yeah.
response, steroids. Yeah, your body's,
Yeah, my body's not happy.
well,
It's
it's a lot
rejecting.
happier than it would be if you got COVID. So
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Hmm. Judy, how's your husband? Is he recuperating? Oh, we can't hear you.
Got muted, am I?
No, you
Not
weren't.
anymore.
But it just, yeah, it was weird. Maybe there's a delay or something.
Hear me now?
Yes, I think
Yeah,
there's
okay.
a little bit of an internet delay, I think. So yeah.
Yeah, he went back for his 1 week checkup, and they said he's doing great.
Oh,
He's,
good.
now he had carpal tunnel surgery, and his ulnar nerve in his elbow
Oh,
was crushed or I don't something
Ooh.
from over the years. So they had to move it, protect it. And so he
Wow.
had the elbow and the wrist done, and he's doing awesome.
oh, good. Yeah.
I mean, not a painful surgery.
Oh,
He hasn't
good.
even taken any narcotics, just Tylenol. So
Okay. That's a
yeah,
good thing.
doing
And
good.
rehabilitation,
Yeah.
what, physical therapy or anything? Or
he's doing some hand, and just a little right now. Of
okay.
course, he's
Yeah.
just a week out of surgery, but
Wow.
yeah, he's doing
Oh, that's
awesome.
good.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Good.
thanks for asking.
Oh, you bet. Yeah. I know. I saw you last week. You're like, oh, I can't do all things today.
Yeah.
I can. Like, yeah. No,
Aw.
you can't do all things, even though I
No,
think
I
you can, but yeah.
I couldn't even work on my sweater because it was too much concentration, and it was too much jumping up and down, getting this, getting ice, doing this. So I started a half and half wrap.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I started that, so that's good. That's just all knit.
Yeah.
So what are you making that out of? It's beautiful. I really thought about making one of those. What yarn are you using?
I'm using some what is it? I think it's a Malabrigo that I had in my stash, and I happened to have 4 skeins of it, and I thought, oh, this will work. So I'm using that, and so far I'm loving it.
Yeah. I actually just last week got yarn from Pearl Soho. So I got the linen.
Did
quilt.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking of getting some of the linen to do a second one already.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I don't know that I will get that or the aluminum. I'll probably finish the sweater before I will the half and half. But
So much of those designs that are just simple and knit like that, those are the most wearable to me.
yeah, I would agree.
They're more like what my style is,
Yeah.
but they're not interesting knits.
No. It's like that church mouse poncho.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. I mean, it was Brooklyn tweed yarn. It was, it's beautiful, but it took me forever to get it finished. But
you wear it.
I wear it a lot in the fall. Yeah, in the spring.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, which poncho was that not the easy fold poncho, or which one was
I think it's the easy folded poncho, I think that's what it's called, yeah. But it's just boring knit. It's just
it's very boring. Yeah.
So, but I think I was at some point, I don't know what I was doing. Maybe I was flying or something where I just took that and it was just knit. So, but yeah.
All right, I'm gonna jump and go make dinner.
Okie doke. Yeah, we just have a couple more.
But I got a lot of cuff done.
Good job.
Yay.
All right.
See you all next week.
See you later.
It was nice.
Care.
Buddy.
Yeah, you too. Bye.
Bye.
Andrea will be coming down on the truck with me to the Indie Extravaganza. So.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Has she been to the shop before?
I don't think she has.
I can't remember if she came with you before or not.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think we were hoping she could, but then something came up maybe. Yeah, so she'll be riding down with me and helping me on the truck a little bit, I think. So.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
So
It's going to be here before we know it.
I know. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Be crazy.
What's the date, Donna?
October 22nd and 23rd.
Okay.
It's SAF weekend.
Yeah.
Here's hoping we have it.
I know. I kind of feel like
Are
we
you
might have everybody wear a mask for our event, just because
Yeah.
we'll see what happens, what the numbers are and how things are going. But, you know, it's going to be flu season. And
Yeah.
Yep.
so I think just for everybody's safety, it might not be a bad idea. We'll talk about it and think about it and see.
What did you do?
Yeah. I know. I wasn't quite sure how to even do, you know, my event in that respect.
Yeah.
Reading some shop newsletters that have come out to where they're just saying, you know, we've been vaccinated, but if you haven't, we would like for you to wear a mask when you're in the shop. And so I don't know. It's all very awkward, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll do whatever you do.
Okay.
I just
Well,
follow
thank you,
Donna.
ladies. It's good seeing everybody. Joyce,
Yes,
thank you
you guys.
for
Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
Everybody
See you
have a
next
good
week.
night.
Bye.
All right, see
Bye.
ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.